yourself okay?
Yeah, I can hear myself fine.
Porch monkey?
Pepper needs new shorts.
Oh man, their big guy's a tank.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll bring us in. Talk a little bit about the teams. Talk a little bit about where we're at. We're going to talk about what it's like to be in a sectional final. Mr. Head Coach over here. We'll start with Marathon. All right, welcome everyone to DC Everest High School. It's sectional final Saturday. We have the Marathon Red Raiders taking on the Bonduel Bears. Hi everyone, I'm Dan Ross. With me, Trevor Zaleski. And with me, a special guest today, Jason Vandenelzen.
How's it going?
Yeah, he's the color guy tonight. Yeah, sectional final Saturday. We both have some experience with sectional finals and the nerves and kind of everything that goes with it, and we will talk a little bit about that. But let's talk about the teams a little bit. Both teams come into this game 26-1. Okay, one loss apiece. Bonduel lost their first game of the year to a really good St. Mary's Catholic team, and they've rattled off 26 straight wins. They have been pushed at times this year. A little bit more than maybe Marathon has. Marathon, of course, has the one loss at Mosinee, kind of in the middle of the season. But 24 of the 26 wins have been by double digits. They haven't really been pushed too much this year. A lot of similarities, I think, up and down. We will talk a little bit about conference strength. So let's start there. So Marathon plays in the Merrittwood South, known to be a really tough conference. How does that set Marathon up for success today?
You know, in the Merrittwood South, you know, they always go up against, you know, the top teams, you know, the Auburndale, Stratfords, and that's going to help them each game they go out there. Some of the downsides, though, when you play against those teams, you know, coming off a tough Auburndale game in the sectional semifinal game, you know, how much did that take out of them coming into the sectional finals here? I think that both teams have a very good strength of schedule. When you look at some of the common opponents, they both played Wittenberg and Pacelli, both with very similar scores. So tonight's going to be a very good game, I feel like.
Yeah, and talking about the computer seeds, that's how we know who the number one teams are in the brackets and how the tournament's set up. Bonduel was the number one team in the state most of the season. Marathon actually passed them in the last week of the regular season. These are the top two teams by computer seeds in the entire Division IV state of Wisconsin. The winner of this game will be the 1 seed in the Division IV tournament Thursday night, which means they play at 6:35, I guess, Thursday night down in Madison. We talked about the Merrittwood South. Let's talk about the CWC East a little bit. The East, obviously, the better conference of the South, which was very good this year, with Pacelli and Almond and Pittsville was pretty good this year. A bunch of good teams. The North, not so good. But the East is the bigger of the three conferences. You mentioned having Wittenberg there. I think WIAA's in there. Bonduel, obviously. Top to bottom, Iola's in there. Iola, all freshmen this year. I guarantee you Iola's going to have a real big statement the next 3 years in the Division IV tournament. But Bonduel also plays a tough schedule.
Yeah, they do. I mean, you go back, you know, it used to be the CWC Large back then, but right now, you know, this conference in the CWC is probably the most comparable to the Merrittwood South. It does include more, you know, some more D3 schools, and they do play up. You know, they go up against some of the best competition that they can. You know, they always go up against, you know, they played Valders this year. Valders is usually tough. In the Fox Valley area, they're 76-63 this year. Played against Oconto in a tough sectional semifinal game. Oconto is always usually solid also. So they're going up against some of the best competition. This probably right here, the winner of this definitely has the best chance to say that they're going to have a chance to be a state champion.
Yeah, and we won't put the cart before the horse. There's going to be some great teams down there. Kenosha St. Joe's, Kohler, Mineral Point, I think, is still alive. All really good teams. Let's talk about how these teams made it here, right? Marathon had to bye first round, so they hosted the 1-8 game, which was against the Colby Hornets, a game that we had here on Zaleski Sports. Marathon was really fortunate to get away with a win that night. Had a 21-point halftime lead in Colby's matchup 2-3 zone, really lengthy, pushed the Marathon guards into longer passes that were intercepted. Didn't play well, but still escaped. On the other side, same case with Bonduel, because they hosted number 8 Valders, and Valders sincerely underseeded, right? Mm-hmm. They were that 500 team, but they played Division II, Division III teams all year, and Bonduel won by a point. Real fortunate to come out with that. They had to hit free throws at the end and survived a missed shot just to advance to the next round. Now the regionals and the sectional semifinal, a little bit easier for Bonduel. There were some upsets that happened on that side. So Akanto, as the 6th seed, got to sectionals. Bonduel cruised past them and Crivets in the regional final. Marathon had to play conference opponents in both the regional final and the sectional semifinal. It was basically a mini playoff, a mini conference tournament for the Marywood South. Marathon had to get past Stratford, who has been a thorn in their side in the playoffs the last couple of years, and then also had to beat Auburndale, who ended their season last year. And talking about the game Thursday night, which we were here for, True Thurs hit a 50-footer at the halftime buzzer that kind of took the lid off the basket. But that was a tight game, back and forth. Again, Marathon really fortunate to get through that. So you have been in this position before. Jason Van Elzen with me. I'm Dan Ross. Sectional semifinals, sectional finals over at Wausau Newman Catholic. The girls, we went to state in 2018, 2019, I believe. I think that those are 2 years. A little bit different for us, right? Sectional semifinal was always a really tough game for us.
Yeah, it was. You go back those years. The sectional semifinal, it seems like, it would always be a battle. The sectional final, they would still be close games, but, you had to win by 15 or 20 points. But that sectional semifinal game, 1 year it was against Assumption at Wausau West. So, it's the third time playing against Assumption, always a team that we always would go back and forth with. And it's a great rivalry matchup.
The other year was Tri-County.
Tri-County. And
was really good that year.
Tri-County was really good that year in the CWC. They were the 1 seed. And it was a tough matchup at Marshfield that year, but we were able to take care of business. The biggest thing when you come into a sectional final or a sectional week is you want to try and keep the same structure for your team. That way they're not getting distracted with all other outside forces. The more structure, you still want to have them be loose and goose, but structure is key. Yeah,
and the further you make it into the tournament, the more outside distractions do come in. The press is starting to come into the practices. There's a lot of interviews. There's a lot of, hey, can we get this kid to come on to the radio and talk to us for half an hour right in the middle of practice time, right? Parents are a lot closer than what they usually are because this time of year it becomes we.
Yep.
Right? And it's that way for the entire town. I know we have followed Marathon all year, and once it gets to about middle of February, it's we. Like, it goes from the boys to we.
To we.
It is the we time of year.
It's small town basketball at its best.
It absolutely is. A lot of times we talk about the sectional semifinal being the best games of the tournament, just because that's how the teams are seeded. You get the top 2 teams generally in the sectional semifinal. It's the best 2 teams in the area. Sectional finals, you start having teams from different parts of the state, and these games end up not being that good. Tonight, or today, I think it's going to be a good game. We have really evenly matched games, and we'll talk a little bit as we go forward here on what these teams like to do. The best player on both teams are going to be their big guys, right? You are a big guy, right? 6'8" at least. Knowing that you're going to face somebody similar in size, what goes through the mindset coming into a game like this?
I mean, the big thing when it comes to two bigs going at is, who's going to have the best footwork, who can best position themselves in the post. Both are capable of, hitting outside shots also, so who can come out and guard out there. But I think the key factor here tonight is going to be the guard play. Bonduel has had some more players step up and have some 20-point games. Marathon has that capability too. It's going to come down to the bench play.
All right. We are about ready for the national anthem. Let's go courtside.
For the enjoyment and respect of all in the team, your cooperation demonstrating the high ideals of sportsmanship is expected and greatly appreciated. To honor America and those defending our freedom, we ask those who are able to stand over your head, place your hand over your heart, join in the singing the Star Spangled Banner, tonight being performed by the Marathon Band.
All right, that was the national anthem presented by the Marathon Band. Yeah, okay. So we are just about ready for starting lineups. I have some stats and stuff. We're starting with the Marathon Red Raiders. Number 3, Cooper Huxama. True thirds, Drew Wolfel, Tyler Underwood, and Grant Warren. The normal starting 5 for the Marathon Red Raiders. Grant Warren, the back-to-back two-time Player of the Year in the Marywood South. He's averaging a little over 22.5 points a game, 12.5 boards, 3 blocks, 3 assists. The Bonduel Bears, number 1, Kay Johnson, averaging almost 10 points a game. Number 2, Colin Margolovsky, 6-6 player. Number 5, the big guy, Ryan Westrich. He's averaging 16 points, 9 boards, almost 3 blocks a game. Number 15, Noah Wire. And number 24, Race Anvelink. 15 points a game. He had 22 the other night. 22 for Anvelink and 29 for Westrich was most of them. Let's talk about the officials for today's game. Ben Meyer, Mark Durfus, Mike Murphy. What do we know about those guys?
Very seasoned crew with plenty of postseason experience, working and even working state games for both girls and boys side across the state of Wisconsin.
Yeah, I've seen them in this gym several times. Believe it or not, we watch games that aren't even on Zaleski Sports. That's how much we love it. Grant Warren, he lost his first tip of the year. The Bears will start. Marathon comes out in
Men.
Marathon plays good half-court man defense. We have not seen them go zone. Here's a 3 from the outside by Westrich, no good. Thurs comes down with the board. So the big man, first one to take the 3 from the outside.
The key early on for Bonduel is if the big is able to hit those shots right there, and that's going to pull Grant away from the post. That's going to open up for the guards for Bonduel. So that was an early miss right there. Let's see how it develops from there.
Bonduel also starts in man. Outside touch for Warren. Huxama, he'll pull up for 3. Off the rim, no good. Good box out that time by Margolovsky. Quick 3 by Johnson, no good. First foul is going to be on Warren, looks like. No, it's going to be on Huxama. I think if you're Coach Jacobson, you're okay with someone not named Grant Warren getting a foul early.
Yes, very early on, definitely.
Another 3 from the outside. This is an air ball. Save. What a save. Gets it back. Another three, no good. Cold shooting by the Bears to open.
It was great hustle to save the ball, and he got back in, and the three just didn't fall.
Warren finds the cutter thirds. Underneath the basket, reverse layup, missed it, back iron. Huxamo with the rebound. Underwood by himself, right-hand layup, good, and Marathon starts with the lead. Underwood had 31 Thursday night.
That's going to be a key right there. If Grant's not able to get going here, who else can step up for the Red Raiders?
Another three from the outside. This one's buried. Three by Weir. 3-2 Bears. Little full court pressure. You learn a lot seeing teams for the first time. That's the foul number one on the big guy, Westrick.
That right there is going to be a key. The experience of Warren, the foot speed that he has as being a senior. If he's able to do that, he's going to be in foul trouble. Westrick will be for the rest of the game possibly.
Saw on replay the good three by Weir. Neither team has played at DC Everest this year, maybe ever. It's just not a popular place. Knocked away, stolen. In transition, 3-on-2. Johnson back outside. Three-pointer from the wing. Off the rim, no good. Westrick back up with it, no good. Ball's loose. Warren did just enough to poke it away. Wolfel drives into the paint. Off the backboard and good. The first two for Wolfel.
Quick three.
Top of the key, no good. Warren looked like Westrick had position, just didn't box out quite good enough. Underwood spins in the lane, offensive foul.
That's the danger whenever you drive in the spin right there. You're not sure when that secondary defender is going to be there.
You see the finish by Wolfel. You know what? Coach Gibbs would be real proud with that move. Two dribbles, get to the basket, right, Coach?
That's right. Should have power slid, though.
It was a power slide. He did it. Close. Coach Gibbs would have complained a little bit about it. Inside touch. Knocked away. Ball still loose. Have a held ball. 3-second call. Tough call. Tough call because I'm not sure that Bonduel had possession the entire time there. Ball's getting knocked around and goes back to Marathon. 4-3 Marathon. Early on. We haven't talked about the crowd. It is packed here. If somebody wants to come down, I'm not sure where they'd sit. Thirds from the outside, no good. Underwood, and one! Count the basket.
Huge secondary effort there to fight for that loose bar and go back up strong with it.
Falls on Weir. You see Underwood getting hit twice, finishing with the left hand. Underwood played his best game of the year Thursday night. He's the reason that Marathon is here tonight. Put the team on his back. 80% free throw shooter. First one is good. 7-3 Red Raiders. Johnson, skip pass. Outside, that's Avalink. Working on Warren. Gets the better of him that time down.
That's just a good battle right there. What happened in the post there, if you're going to allow him to throw it in, it's going to be a tough matchup because Grant doesn't want to fall or get himself out of the game.
Warren working. Looked like maybe Westrick had a piece of it on the way up. That's a nice athletic shot by Weir. Ties the game at 7.
Lost start, mid-range jump shot.
It's true. We talked a little bit off the air about the fact that Grant Warren hasn't had a big that has really gone up against him. Warren from the outside, the Garantula buries a three. That's why he's hard to guard. Knocked out of bounds. It is going to stay with the Bears. I do have reads today, believe it or not. Marathon Family Dentistry is Marathon's go-to for premier dental care. You'll have peace of mind knowing their passion is making a pleasant dental experience for each patient. Visit Marathon Family Dentistry for all your dental needs or visit marathonfamilydentistry.com. Answer 3, no good. Weirs had the hot hand to start. That one did not fall. Looked good, though. Warren with the ball. I'm surprised Marathon has not tried to isolate some of the Bonduel guards yet.
I'm surprised they haven't done that yet. I'm also surprised that, try to give a chance to get Grant go one-on-one on the perimeter.
Weir, extra pass for the layup. Moach, his first basket of the night. Fresh into the game. 10-9 Red Raiders. It's been a fun one so far, up and down. Warren's going to get called for steps. Looked like maybe he got pushed, but might have been momentum.
Momentum could have gone either way.
Special thanks to our Marathon sponsors, Brickner Motors of Little Chicago, Marathon Plumbing Service, Rib River Ballroom, AH Machine, Three Amigos Mexican Restaurant, Marathon Flooring, Marathon Cheese, Mark's Chiropractic, Part City Auto, Copper Mug, People's State Bank, Family Vision Center, Keith Paul Insurance, Sign Forge, Access Insurance, and Underwood Construction. They are the reason that we are able to show Marathon playoff basketball free. Fortunate that pass was not knocked away and stolen. Johnson gets it top of the key. Here's a 3 for Mosh. No good. Underwood with the rebound.
The one thing that happened, Westridge is out right now. Let's see how Marathon can capitalize and see if they can get Warren the ball inside.
It looked like he was laboring the last couple of times he was in. Warren, baseline jumper for 2. Yeah, 6'10" guy that is bearing outside shots.
It's tough to do, especially when, the big that was on him originally is now out.
3-point lead for the Red Raiders. I feel like both teams feel good with where they're at right now.
Yeah, I agree. The first couple times up and down the court, they're trying to feel each other out. Nothing was going in, but both teams have a good flow both on offense and in transition.
Bonduel likes to shoot the 3. We have seen that. This is a second chance opportunity off an offensive rebound. Ricky dragged the pivot foot a little bit. See the replay of the jumper by Warren.
Just a great job turning and facing, taking advantage of the opportunity and knocking it down.
Yeah. Family Vision Center in Marathon provides quality eye care for you and your family. From medical eye care and routine eye exams to high-quality glasses or contact lens needs, you're in the right hands with Family Vision Center in Wausau and Wittenberg. Underwood working in the paint. Jumper doesn't go in. Underneath. Offensive rebound by Cody Racky. He's going to go to the line to shoot a pair. Foul's going to be on Margolovsky, his first. Team's third. Racky doesn't go to the line very often. But up and down the roster, Marathon, a good free throw shooting team. I talked to the guys after the games all season long, and they say that as a team, Coach Jacobson wants them to shoot 70%, and they were right about there.
I mean, if a lot of the high school teams are shooting 70%, that's very successful.
Yeah. The lead is 5. Wonder how long Westrick will stay out. Feels like Bonduel has to score this possession maybe.
Yeah. If there's no score here and Marathon comes down and scores, I would expect a timeout and see Westridge back in right away.
Yeah, I agree. Westrick is actually at the scorer's table right now, trying to weather the storm. The reach-in foul might be on Wolfel. Let's see. Yep, it's going to be on Wolfel, his first. So Bonduel gets their big man back in. At Marathon City Sports Center, you'll always find great food, cold drinks, bowling leagues, and a great place for your next party or get-together. For the best in marathon dinner or get-togethers, come to Marathon City Sports Center, South Highway 107 in Marathon. It's like the Bonduel band showed up a little bit late. Westrick, blocked from behind by Warren.
Outbound.
Warren by himself outside Radke. 3 is blocked. You see on the replay here, Warren going high to block it. That's a good shot blocker. It helps when you're 6'10".
It does.
Yeah. You're always kind of high up in the air trying to block things.
You can't teach height.
You can't teach height. Talking to someone who is about 15 inches taller than me. He's as tall as I am. He's sitting down right now. Warren, good position, finishes.
Finish strong.
This is why teams have struggled so much playing man against the Marathon Red Raiders this year. Johnson, corner 3, need it, can't get it to go. 7-point lead for the Red Raiders. High ball screen, outside Wolfel. Warren might take it, looking inside. Puts it on the floor, working on Westrick. Fadeaway jumper, no good. A little big for his britches there.
It was a nice take. Surprised he went with a little Dirk fadeaway there, but
3-pointer from Margolovsky, no good. 1 and done for the Red Raiders. 8:50 left to play in the first half. Marathon on a little bit of a run here. Huxama, Johnson on him. Spin, picks up his dribble. He did travel.
Great defense there by Bonduel.
Yeah, fantastic. They're a good defensive team. Both teams 26-1. It's easy to see why. We have a first timeout. 8:35 left to play in the first half. You're watching sectional final basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Axis Insurance is your complete independent insurance agency for auto, home, business, and life insurance serving Wisconsin and Minnesota. Insurance can often be confusing and frustrating, but with Axis Insurance you get experienced advisors that pair you with exactly the coverage you need at the most competitive prices for every stage of life. Located in Weston and a proud supporter of area high school athletics, their business truly does revolve around you. Learn more at AxisInsurance.net or by calling 715-355-8400.
Welcome back. See the Marathon Students section and Chad Holmes doing the best job in the area on the radio. 16-9, Marathon with the lead. Inside touch, Westrick gets it to go.
We got a little pressure here.
Marathon should be able to handle it. Wolfel turns and faces. Marathon chooses not to attack it. Warren is out of the game. Wolfel 3, no good. Saved back to Bonduel. Leaking away, Johnson. Shot fake. Back outside for 3. Got it. Weir has 8. The quick 5-0 run.
And Grant Warren is coming back in the game.
Yeah. Oh, Westrick almost picked up his second. Underwood. They're going to call a travel. Ugh, that's a tough call. It looked like a Euro step. You can see in replay here, the 3 by Weir shot it and started walking back, knew it was good. They look like a Euro step to you?
From up here, it's tough to tell.
Tough to tell, yep. We have seen that called a travel. We have seen it called not a travel. It kind of depends what part of the state you're in. It shouldn't, but that's kind of what it is. Have to adapt. Margolovsky gets it off to Weir. Weir has had a big game so far. 2 triples. Coming off a screen. Envelink, back iron, no good. They're calling offensive foul. Push off. That's number 2 on Westrick.
Number 2 with 7:15 left in the first half. Yep.
Yeah.
It's a tough call, but probably the right call right now.
Yeah. It was one of those bang plays where half the gym went ecstatic. They thought it was a 3-point play, and then the other half of the gym went nuts because it was the second. I expect the officials to try to keep the star players in the game, but got to call obvious fouls. Glennon into the paint, misses it. Great box out by Weir that time on Warren.
I wonder if next trip down the floor with Marathon, if Bonduel is going to switch to zone.
Margolovsky goes right to the basket. Defensive breakdown for the Red Raiders. And now we're tied. 7-0 run for the Bears. Underwood top the key. He'll shoot it. Front iron, no good. Knocked out of bounds. It's going to go to Bonduel. The friendly staff at Sweat's Country Corner Mart in Blanker serves up a large selection of food made to order daily, like fish fries, chicken dinners, and awesome pizzas. Drive in today on County Road P, just off Highway 10 in Blanker. Family owned and operated for more than 100 years.
Pure money in the corner right there because it's a quick pass. Found the open guy in the corner. Pressure is paying off here.
Layup, no good. Bonduel on a run now. Warren double teamed. Finishes and one.
The next 6 minutes for Bonduel is huge here with Westridge out to see if they bring him back early.
Here's the finish for Warren. I didn't see who scored the three on the other end, but we will get it.
It was Anvilink.
Okay. This is why we have multiple people in the press box tonight. Warren, good free throw shooter. Free throw is good. Finishes the 3-point play. Warren, 78% from the line this year. Good for a 6'10" guy. Going to Michigan Tech University to play basketball next year. Good place for him, I think.
Truly, yes, it's a great fit for him. Michigan Tech has had quite the rise over the past couple years here. I think they won the GLIAC again this year.
What do you think he projects at the next level? Here's the three. Missed by Weir. Do you think he's a 4? Do you think he's a 3? What do you think they're going to play him at?
I would say probably that stretch 4.
Yeah.
He has the ability to knock shots down from the outside, but also play inside.
Tied at 19, no shot, almost another 3-point play. Bonduel's having a real hard time guarding him right now. I think that falls on Weir, his second, if it is, and it is. So 2 on Weir, 2 on Westrick. Margolovsky quickly back in the game. Bonduel just has to try to make it to halftime at this point. We're still tied. A little over 5 minutes left to play in the first half.
Matt.
Yeah, looks like Wolfel got a little Charlie horse. I'm surprised the foul wasn't called on it, honestly. Both guys went after the ball.
Good 50-50 play. There was no advantage gained by either way.
Yeah, play on. Huxama to inbound. If you have a hard time getting it in, throwing it high to the 6'10" guy is always an option. Knocked away. It's going to stay with Marathon. For all your plumbing, septic, water, sewer, and well needs, there's always one great place to turn. Marathon Plumbing Service. Whether it's your home or business, their expert staff will get the problem resolved quickly so you can get back to what matters most. For all your plumbing needs, look to Marathon Plumbing Service, where service is in their name. Extra pass, Underwood, corner 3, bottom.
The one thing that set that up is, Marathon is very well coached. As soon as they catch the ball, they turn and face. They got out that skip pass and made the extra pass for that 3, and that was huge.
Yeah, and that's this time down. What Warren does so well is alters shot trajectories. Warren underneath for 2. We saw Bonduel trying to draw a call. It's going to be so hard under the basket like that. Quick 5-0 run. Marathon now up by 5. Actually, a 7-0 run. Bonduel has a bunch of starters off the floor right now, just trying to survive, just trying to stick around right now.
Westridge is ready to check in the next dead ball.
And he needs to go to halftime with only 2 fouls. Tough shot off the rim, no good. Fortunate to get it back. That's going to be a foul on Underwood.
It's not on Grant Warren, though.
Nope. It's going to be 2 on Tyler, though. Got him in the face a little bit. To the line to shoot a pair. It's Westenberg. 79% free throw shooter on the year. First one, a little bit short. Announcer's jinx.
Announcer's jinx, classic.
Always. My apologies. Pick up all your pet's favorites from Fleet Farm. Find everything from food and treats to toys and health products under one roof. From all the brands you trust, dogs or cats, they've got you covered. Shop your pet's everyday essentials at Fleet Farm. Missed them both.
Big save right there.
Yeah. Glennon. Thurs will try a 3. He missed it badly. That might be little jitters. Just try to force one. He hasn't really shot one yet today. Shoots 50% from beyond the arc during the season. Incredible. Here's a corner 3. Buried. Good shot by Westenberg.
They like that corner. It's Splash Mountain down there.
Yeah. 24-22. .320 left to play. Warren looking outside. That's a long 3 for Huxama, no good. Warren trying not to get called for a foul. Quickly back the other way. Travel. Drag to pivot foot.
If I'm Coach Jacobson this time, no matter what, we need to get post touches to Grant Warren.
Yep.
You gotta try and get inside, try and get a 3rd foul on Westridge.
Yeah. And assuming that he's going to stay on him, doesn't switch off of him. I don't know who would switch off on him. But trying to attack the big guy with 2 fouls, very, 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 very smart decision. It's like you've coached this before.
Once or twice.
Yeah. Glennon, top of the key, gets it to Warren. Warren will try a 3 from the wing. Bottom!
I was half right. Get the ball to Grant Warren.
15 for Warren. Quick 3 in transition, missed it. Ball's loose. Good save that time by Talkin. Margolovsky. Stolen away.
Picked his pocket.
Yep, Huxama, quick hands, hit it between his legs. Bounce past Wolfel on the wing. Skip past to Glennon. Glennon loses it. Very fortunate that Thurs was there. Warren wants it. Warren's feeling it. Another 3. Off the rim, no good. Skying Thurs loses it. Back outside Warren. Another chance for the Red Raiders. Warren. Nice pass! What a play!
3 to see right there, Dan.
Little no look. Knew the cutter was there. Inside touch. Westerick working on. He had Warren up in the air. Didn't go attack him. Finishes. He's got 6. Glennon's in some trouble. Been a little shaky with the ball so far. He's the first off the bench for Coach Jacobson. He's had a great season. He started a bunch of games due to injury by Thurs midway through the year. Bad pass, try to force it in. Little 2-on-1. Great defense by Huxama. Marathon didn't give up on it.
Does Coach Jacobson hold for 1?
Glennon tries to finish with his left hand. Try to draw a call, didn't happen. 52 seconds to play. Here's Westerick. He'll try a 3, short. Thurs with the rebound, and now Jacobson wants 1. A good look, maybe an inside touch by Warren. 35 seconds left till a foul call. It's going to be on Margolovsky. And here's the pass, Warren to Wolfel. Left-handed over the defender's head.
Thing of beauty.
Really good. That's the 7th team foul, it should be. It is. So Thirst is going to line to shoot the bonus. There's only a 61% free throw shooter. Looks like Warren's going to come out of the game. Snyder comes in. Coach does not want Warren to pick up a foul right before the buzzer. Free throw no good. Roberts with the rebound. And now Bonduel with a chance to cut into a 5-point lead before the half. Running their weave offense here. Johnson thinks about firing it. Here's Tauchin. Tauchin with a short corner. Ball's on the floor. Quickly the other way. 10 seconds left on the turnover. Huxama outside. Wolfel, top of the key. Huxama from the volleyball line, missed it. Chance to go up, no good. You can see Huxama just didn't understand how much time was left on the clock. It's quite a half.
It's been a Dan-real first half right here, Dan.
Yeah. Halftime score, Marathon 29, Bonduel Bears 24. Back with more sectional final action after this on Zaleski Sports.
SignForge in Marathon is your specialist in high-quality and cost-effective signage projects. They can design your sign, then forge and install it correctly, then maintain it throughout the years. They provide a variety of services and products: pylons, monuments, wall signs, directionals, banners, decals, crane services, vehicle and trailer graphics, interior signs, lot lights, and much more. From start to finish, SignForge is your signage partner. Learn more at signforgellc.com.
At People's State Bank, community is reflected in everything we do. So when you bank with People's, you help support local charities and businesses, help new homeowners establish roots, and create stronger communities to live and thrive in. It's a uniquely People's approach that's always paying dividends. And a pretty good reason to make our community yours too. Visit us at bankpeoples.com.
If you're looking for a local builder you can trust for your next home project, you found them in Underwood Construction. With decades of experience in building homes, replacing siding, decks, garages, and roofs, there is no home project they can't help with. Underwood Construction is a fully insured builder covering all of central Wisconsin. No matter your next project, if you need someone you can trust to do it right at a great price, call Underwood Construction at 715-573-5754.
When you need automotive repairs or parts, you know right where you're headed. Parts City Auto Parts in Marathon has everything you could need to keep your vehicle on the road and looking great. Whether you're looking for replacement parts, better performance, or auto accessories, it's all right here under one roof at Parts City Auto Parts. Jump online and head to partscityauto.com and you can search for just what you need, or you can stop in person on Pine Street, just off Main Street in Marathon.
Too many people struggle with pain and injuries. At Mark's Chiropractic of Marathon, our goal is to get you back to doing the things you love. Whether you're looking for an adjustment, muscle work, laser therapy, or dry needling, we have you covered. Learn more by reaching out to Mark's Chiropractic on Main Street in Marathon, or check out our website at marathonchiropractor.com.
Welcome back. It's the Zaleski Sports Halftime Show. With me, I'm Dan Ross, Jason Van Nelsen, Trevor Zaleski, Brandon Bolus, bringing you sectional final basketball, Marathon against Bonduel. Let's talk about the first half a little bit. What are your initial thoughts?
Initially, it's been a game of runs. The press that the Bonduel threw on about 2/3 of the way through the first half really did them some favors. Being able to survive the run with Westrich on the bench and with two fouls early throughout the first half. The thing is, this game is going to come down to adjustments here in the second half. What is Bonduel going to do different defensively? I think to slow down Grant Warren and to minimize those looks from downtown for Marathon.
We have about 6.5 minutes left. We go through a little bit of scoring. We'll start with the Bonduel Bears. 8 points for Noah Weir. Averages 12.5. He's had a really good first half. At times, he has kept the Bears close. Westrick has 6. 3 apiece for Race Avalink and Quinn Wesenberg. 2 points for Margolovsky and Moch. 0 of 2 at the free throw line for the Bonduel Bears in the first half. Only 2 trips to the free throw line. What do you think about that?
I mean, it's one of those things that, you live by the 3, you die by the 3. And, the thing with that, if you're attacking, you're trying to get Warren in foul trouble, it might be different for you in the second half.
All right. Let's take a quick break. We'll come back with Marathon scores and a recap of the first half after this.
Whether you're home or business, Marathon Plumbing Service is ready to help you with your next plumbing, septic system, water system, excavating, or trucking need. From the regular, everyday plumbing issues like leaky pipes or new installations to those more urgent situations like a failing septic system, you can always be assured the experts at Marathon Plumbing Service will get the job done right. In Marathon, Edgar, Wausau, Stratford, Athens, Marshfield, Medford, Abbotsford, Colby, and more, let Marathon Plumbing Service help you with your next project. Marathon Plumbing Service, where service is in their name.
Here at Brickner Motors in Little Chicago, we'll help you order your brand new Chrysler, Dodge, Ram, or Jeep and get it equipped the way you want it and the color you've always dreamed of. Whether you choose from our in-stock selection or order factory fresh, quality vehicles and competitive prices are what keep people coming back again and again. Make the drive out to Brickner Motors on Little Chicago's northeast side and let our family take care of your family. You can count on us.
You can count on us. Yes, you can.
At Greater Insurance Service, you're more than just a number. You're an individual with unique needs, and that calls for an insurance policy that's unique to you. Call today for more information on auto, home, health, business, and much more. Let Greater Insurance Service work for you.
You should apply for an open opportunity at Marathon Cheese.
It's where you want to start your career. We have a lot of long-term commitment employees. They work with you and it's great pay, great benefits.
I choose to stay at Marathon Cheese because there's always an opportunity.
Marathon Cheese has worked really great for me and my family.
They donate money to different charities and different things that bring the community up.
There's an opportunity to grow in this company.
Working here at Marathon Cheese has given me a great work-life balance.
I wouldn't work anywhere else. I love working at Marathon Cheese.
From carpeting options to vinyl plank, Marathon Flooring is a family-owned business focused on local service and values. They specialize in both home and commercial flooring, treating every project as its own unique style. Transform your home from the ground up with Marathon Flooring.
Come see handcrafted gifts at the Copper Mug in Marathon. Find seasonal themed decorations, clothing, and gift options in our new lower level boutique. When you shop the Copper Mug, your business supports local artists, crafters, and families in our community.
The Rib River Ballroom is the perfect place to hold your next big event. They have the space and the beautiful facility for your next banquets, corporate meetings, weddings, and more. Visit their Facebook page or go to ribriver.com for a list of their upcoming winter events. In addition to being the ideal location for your next occasion, Rib River Ballroom also offers an incredible on-site or off-site catering service with customizable menu options. Located just outside of Marathon on Highway 29 and just 10 minutes from downtown Wausau.
Welcome back. The Bonduel Band brings us in late to the party, but not too late to bring us some good music. We are about 2 minutes left before halftime. Teams are out shooting around. Taking a look at Marathon scoring, probably to nobody's surprise, the Garantula 15 first half points, 2 triples, 1 for 1 at the free throw line, a bunch of, honestly, mid-range jumpers finishing around the rim. He's had a really good half.
He has been. He's been solid all the way across the floor. Most impressive with him, defensively as well too. Being able to guard their big, alter his shots, and stay not in foul trouble.
Yeah. 4 points, or 8 points for Tyler Underwood, coming off a 31-point game Thursday night. 8 so far. Solid game so far for Tyler Underwood. 4 points for Drew Wolfel. Truthers missed the front end. That's the only time that he has been in the scorebook. 4 of 5 at the free throw line. So neither team living or dying at the free throw line so far, which you probably expect in a sectional final game. It's going to get called just tight enough, but fairly.
Yes, I agree completely. The crew out here, they're trying to have good pace. They want to have both teams go up and down and, have it be settled on the court.
Yeah. So we have been in sectional final games before, and there comes a point in this game, and I've been on the bench. I know where this point is, where maybe you have a little bit of a lead. We've been blessed the 2 years that we were in the sectional finals where it wasn't much of a game towards the end, but you're still nursing a 7 to 12 point lead or whatever the case is, right? At what point do you start looking at the clock and you start thinking, I wish that thing would start moving?
You're at that 8 to 11 minute mark.
Yeah. And trying to figure out how you're going to finish it, what buttons you have to push down the stretch.
Because you're worried about, sometimes coaches want to take advantage of the fact there's not a shot clock, but then you disrupt the flow of your offense and your transition game by doing that. And, you can live by that and die by that also.
Yeah. So if you're the Bonduel coach, what did you say to your players at halftime there, knowing that it is, a 5-point game?
A 5-point game, you're right in this. This is, it's a 2-position game. It can change in a matter of that, especially if Bonduel is able to keep up the pressure and maybe change a couple of things maybe defensively, maybe throw a couple different looks at Marathon. This game is going to come right down to it.
Coach Jacobson's telling his guys, play our game, play with confidence, make your free throws. Late in the game Thursday night, Marathon struggled at the free throw line to close out that game.
Free throws and rebounds.
Yep. There comes a time in a close game where you need one stop, need one rebound.
Defense.
Yep. We're underway. Second half of the sectional final between the Marathon Red Raiders and the Bonduel Bears. Wolf will turn and face. Bonduel comes out. Looks like they're playing zone, doesn't it?
2-3.
Yep. Huxama, 3. Off the rim, no good. Fighting for it. It looked like Thurs tripped over the ball. Out of bounds. Bonduel gets the ball back. Chance to cut into this 5-point lead. It's been a close game so far. It's been a fun game to watch.
I think the biggest lead was up to, was it 9 Marathon?
7 or 9, something in there. Then Bonduel responded with a 9-0 run. Good jumper by Avalink. He's a good-looking ball player. Averaging 15 a game. He's only got 5 so far. Trying to heat up.
Bonduel back to man-to-man here, second trip down the floor.
Nice find of Cutter, Wolfel. We talk a lot about what Grant Warren does offensively, but his passing is underrated.
It definitely is. The downside there was Bonduel, collapsed way too hard, lost their sight of their defender, and it was a great backdoor cut for a layup.
Johnson, left-handed layup off the back iron, no good. Ball's loose. Westrick, good hustle. Second chance opportunity for the Bears. That's going to be the first on Warren. What really went well that time, and the one thing that I'm trying to see who this is. Okay, it's Margolovsky. He went into the body of Warren, right? And you're a big guy, if a guard is driving on you and they're into the body, there's not a whole lot you can do.
You can't maintain verticality. You are forced to come down.
Yep. We have not seen a lot of teams do that against Grant Warren this year. Nobody likes getting their shot blocked, but teams have not attacked Warren much at all. 4-2 run out of the locker room by Bonduel. They show a 1-2-2. Marathon able to break it. It's a 3-point lead. Warren goes baseline. Turns. Good defense by Westrick. Gets the rebound. Bonduel with the chance to pull to within 1 or tie this time down. Another jumper by Avalink.
The thing that Westrick really does well for being a sophomore is his screens are perfectly legal, but they're solid and wide. Marathon's defense, they have to go around it, and it allows for them to have that wide open shot.
He's a big guy. Marathon just gets it over in 10 seconds. To settle into man-to-man this time down. Durs telegraphed the pass. Threw it before he could see that it was covered. Bonduel with a chance for the lead this time down. Here's a 3 by Weir, no good. Offensive rebound, Westrick back up, blocked by Warren. Got a piece of it. Feel like he went up and he wasn't tight against the rim. Gave just enough space for Warren to get his arm up. Warren on the wing, top of the key, Underwood. Here's the inside touch, Warren. Up and under move.
Nice little finish by Warren there.
Yeah, kept his foot down. Johnson, corner 3, off the rim, no good. Thurs with the rebound. Good clear out by Underwood. On the weak side that time.
At what point of this game do you think fatigue may set in for both these teams?
Hucks him up for 2. Yeah, it's a really good question, right? We have a timeout Marathon. We will come back to that after this on Zaleski Sports.
Bring the whole family out to Three Amigos Mexican Restaurant tonight and enjoy a menu filled with freshly made authentic Mexican options. Open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner with a great selection to keep you coming back again and again. Dine in for a fun Mexican restaurant experience or order for takeout or even delivery. There's Taco Tuesday, Friday Fish Fry, and a great lineup of cold drink options and so much more. It's all under one roof at Marathon's favorite Mexican restaurant, Three Amigos on Maratec Avenue.
Welcome back to DC Everest sectional final. I have reads, don't worry. Marathon Family Dentistry is Marathon's go-to for premier dental care. You'll have peace of mind knowing their passion is making a pleasant dental experience for each patient. Visit Marathon Family Dentistry for all your dental needs or visit marathonfamilydentistry.com. So we went into the break talking about fatigue, and Marathon really looks tired. We're still 14 and a half minutes to the end of this. What do you think?
It's going to come down to, how well can Coach Jacobson, use those timeouts. When you look at the last games, very grueling game for Marathon. How much did they take out of him?
3 by Avalink, no good. Westrick able to go back up with it. He's got 8. Out-hustled, out-positioned Warren that time. And the pressure here that Bonduel's giving is making Marathon spend a little bit more energy. But Underwood makes them pay, gets behind the defense. That's the downside of full court pressure. Thank you, everybody, for listening. Happy to have you. Westrick almost loses it. Evelyn tiptoeing the sidelines, able to keep it. Margolovsky using the high ball screen, knocked away by Thurs. Retains possession. Here's Avalink for 3, off the rim, no good. Marathon off the head of True Thurs. Marathon hit themselves. Ball went out of bounds. Felt like that was a rebound that Marathon had, and not a lot of communication going after the rebound. Off the head. Not intentional, obviously. Just trying to save it. Here's inside touch. Westrick over his left shoulder. Spins. Could have been called a travel. That foot was moving. Warren challenges. Coach Kopp is livid at the official. Both teams 26-1 on the season. Ball's tipped. Underwood in the corner. This is Huxama. Finds Underwood to the basket for 2. 12 points for Underwood. Bonduel now finds himself down by 7. This would help. A 3 from the outside. No good. Warren clears.
I don't know if I like that 3. You're trying to get back in the game right away, but...
Yeah. Force just a little bit. You're not... I mean, obviously, everybody's a really good shooter. You like to do it in the motion of the offense. That's a tough pass. Marathon lucky to keep possession. Here's a touch for Warren. Double team comes. Wolfel from the corner, no good. Missed everything. And then Thurs commits a foul. You see the Underwood finish underneath. Special thank you to our Marathon sponsors, Brickner Motors of Little Chicago, Marathon Plumbing Service, Rib River Ballroom, AH Machine, Three Amigos Mexican Restaurant, Marathon Flooring, Marathon Cheese, Mark's Chiropractic, Part City Auto, Copper Mug, People's State Bank, Family Vision Center, Keith Paul Insurance, Sign Forge, Access Insurance, and Underwood Construction. Wistrek couldn't get it to go in. Short-armed it a little bit. Warren, obviously, with a lot of pressure on it. Glennon is in the game. Have a travel. So we have talked on the network all season long that Marathon's not a very deep team, right? They're top 5. I put them against anybody in the entire Division 4, Division 5 state, maybe even playing up a little bit. But 6, 7, 8, 9 have had a lot of playing time, but just not as trusted as that top 5. And the guys are tired right now.
It's going to come down to, how bad you want it. So, the seniors on this group here led by Warren, it's going to come down to every last loose ball, everything.
Yep. You see, a lot of times Marathon would be sprinting up the floor right now and just not as quick as they want to, and there's no reason to take chances. You have the lead. Going to work the clock here. Underwood, 3 from the corner, no good. Out of bounds, it's going to go to the Bears. Family Vision Center in Marathon provides quality eye care for you and your family. From medical eye care and routine eye exams to high-quality glasses or contact lens needs, you're in the right hands with Family Vision Center in Marathon and Wittenberg.
Westrick taking a quick seat right here, but the thing that I'm impressed with him, for him being a sophomore, is that this guy is going to be a force for the next couple of years to come.
Yeah, Bonduel, we have not talked as much about Bonduel as we probably could have. Obviously, a lot of seniors on the team, but Bonduel has a big core coming back next year. So win or lose here, obviously, Bonduel fans, diehards with the Bears, want to win this game. 3 from the outside, misses everything. Warren with the rebound, and Marathon's going to walk it up. Wolfel has Moch on him. As you said, Westrick is out of the game. Let's see if Warren gets a post touch here. Top of the key, Thurs, no good. Warren, second chance, foul. He's going to call for a travel. Turnover to the Bears. A lot of people in this gym aren't real happy with that. I mean, Warren missed it anyway. You can see. I don't know. Different angle up here, that's all. Long jumper by Wire, no good. Thank you for the correction on the pronunciation. Pronouncing kids' names you're not familiar with is terrifying in front of what could be 1,000+ people. I try not to think about that. Into the paint. Huxama finishes over his left shoulder. The lead is 9. Quickly, up ahead, transition, and 1! Good finish by Wessenberg.
The past couple of minutes here, it's been, the basket's been, it's been shut.
Yeah.
I think both teams needed that to get some flow back going here.
Warren's going to have to come out just tired. He's dragging right now. 9:29 left. Have a full timeout. We'll take a break. You see the and one finish. More after this on Zaleski Sports.
Looking for a new or different career path right here in Marathon? Look no further than AH Machine on Maratech Avenue in the Marathon Business District. Hiring for fabrication and more, this local company offers competitive pay and plenty of flexibility. AH Machine is locally owned and operated and is a proud supporter of the city of Marathon. Good luck to the Marathon High School athletes this season from AH Machine on Maratech Avenue in Marathon.
Come back to Danger Zone. We're about to enter in the fourth quarter. At Marathon City Sports Center, you'll always find great food, cold drinks, bowling leagues, and a great place for your next party or get-together. For the best in marathon dinner or get-togethers, come to Marathon City Sports Center, South Highway 107 in Marathon. So we are just a little over 9 minutes left, 9.5 as it were.
In the middle of the danger zone.
And it's going to be the danger zone. Westenberg to the line to try to complete a three-point play. What are your assistant coaches telling you at this point in the game?
A good assistant coach will tell you just stick to the game plan. But sometimes, when you're a head coach, you might want to tell your kids to, run extra offense, try to wear the clock down because there's no shot clock. But in the grand scheme of things, that can ultimately hurt you.
Turnover. Underwood thought that it was off Bonduel and didn't go after it. We see that quite a bit when you're certain that it was off the other player, but you let it go out of bounds and you put the decision in the official's hands. Never a good idea. Marathon Family Dentistry is Marathon's go-to for premier dental care. You'll have peace of mind knowing their passion is making a pleasant dental experience for each patient. Visit Marathon Family Dentistry for all your dental needs or visit marathonfamilydentistry.com.
That was a great job right there to reject the screen and attack baseline.
Outside Thurs can reverse the ball. Wolfel finds Underwood, little 10-foot jumper for two. 14 points for Wolfel puts Marathon back up by 7. Step back three, missed it short. Good box out by Thurs, didn't even let Westrick have a chance. Seven-point lead.
Some pressure back here.
Yep. Marathon spreaded it out a little bit better. Look at the screen by Warren. Underwood with the finish. If there's an assist, we go to Warren on that. He screened the guy that would come and cover
It's a
him.
classic, screen, illegal screen. Let me go all the way. Here, take my defender with you.
Westrick misses the three, missed everything. Out of bounds, back to Marathon. And we've seen... Yeah, we have seen Marathon get that rebound and push it up the other way. They're just trying to reserve. They're trying to, like the energy reserves right now. And you might think, man, we're so late in the season. These kids should be in shape. They're putting in not just a lot of minutes. They are high-pressure minutes, right?
Plus being a student on top of it.
Yeah, Underwood, left-hand layup and one. Underwood again putting the team on his back here in the second half. You see the finish by Underwood here. Little hesitation, then up with the left hand. Kept it away from the defender. How many times have we tried to teach kids to finish layups with your left hand?
It's a lost art.
It is a lost art. Underwood, 80% from the line this season.
That's deep.
That's a deep three.
Ooh.
Anvilink. Hey, if he's in the gym, he can make it. He's having a really good game. Really impressed with him. Warren with the ball. Trying to double team him. Here's the corner, Wolfel. Skip pass. Able to run some clock. We're down to 7.5 left. Inside touch, Warren. Hesitation. Missed it. Long Weak side followed by Thurs, his first basket.
Little 21 tip action right there, Dan.
It was. He's back to 0. Bonduel kind of forcing shots right now. Trying to, Coach Jacobson screaming at his guys to look up. Warren draws
Everybody.
3 people. And we're going to have a tie-up. Looked like the other official had a foul, but that ball's going to go back to Bonduel. The friendly staff at Sweats Country Corner Mart in Blanker serves up a large selection of food made to order daily, like fish fries, chicken dinners, and awesome pizzas. Drive in today on County Road P, just off Highway 10 in Blanker. Family owned and operated for more than 100 years. Leads up to 11. Bonduel has to score here. Westrick puts his head down. Ball's on the floor. Good save. He's on the ground. Johnson, skip pass. Avalink, 3. Oh, that's the guy you wanted to shoot it. Couldn't get it to fall. Huxama. Timeout Marathon. That's a good timeout. If you're Coach Jacobson, you don't know if that's coming into a turnover. It's a little bit janky. Good
Especially,
call.
with the fatigue factor we talked about. Give you guys a quick blow right here. The lead is ballooned a little bit up to 11. It's a good resting timeout.
Sounds good. Trevor, let's take 30 seconds. We'll be back with more sectional basketball after this on Selesky Sports.
Access Insurance is your complete independent insurance agency for auto, home, business, and life insurance serving Wisconsin and Minnesota. Insurance can often be confusing and frustrating, but with Access Insurance you get experienced advisors that pair you with exactly the coverage you need at the most competitive prices for every stage of life. Located in Weston and a proud supporter of area high school athletics, their business truly does revolve around you. Learn more at accessinsurance.net or by calling 715-355-8400.
Marathon Plumbing Service. For all your plumbing, septic, water, sewer, and well needs, there's always one great place to turn, Marathon Plumbing Service. Whether it's your home or business, their expert staff will get the problem resolved quickly so you can get back to what matters most. For all your plumbing needs, look to Marathon Plumbing Service, where service is in their name. And thanks so much to Wheelers. They are sponsoring Instant Replay today. I see Trevor doing the backward wheel thing here like a DJ, making sure that we are able to show this to you. We have a whistle.
Inadvertent whistle.
Yeah, it looked like you're just trying to breathe. So both coaches are upset about it. Baseline out of bounds for Bonduel. They may be able to get a quick hitter or something, or maybe someone off a screen to shoot a 3. Here comes the shooter. Avalink for 3.
Bingo.
That's good. You know what? It's not just good looks over here sometimes. You just kind of know, right? Lead is down to 8. That was a big 3. Huxama, high post touch. Warren finds the cutter Underwood. Double teamed, in trouble. Reverse. Huxama to the basket for 2.
That was a great job of Marathon not responding with a 3. You don't need a 3. You need to play your game and then keep attacking.
5:45 left. Avalink is what's really hurting Marathon right now. Johnson, corner 3, back iron, no good. Wolfel gets the rebound, and Marathon's going to walk it up. And I think this foul call, this isn't really a like, hey, that was too much. It was, we have to get control of this a little bit because it's getting a little bit chippy.
Yep, I agree completely.
Wyer's third. Sometimes there's a lot of extracurricular activity going on, and they just want it to stop. Marathon has to get it across. Warren does. They can be patient. No shot clock. Drives me crazy, but this is an opportunity to run some clock. Huxama and the finish! Huxama pounding his chest. That's a big play. You can see the finish by Huxama. 30-second timeout. I think we'll just keep it here. See the ball go through, and Huxtama super excited. He's going to get a chance to finish a 3-point play. Pick up all your pets' favorites from Fleet Farm. Find everything from food and treats to toys and health products under one roof. From all the brands you trust, dogs or cats, they've got you covered. Shop your pets' everyday essentials at Fleet Farm. One thing I forgot to say before our halftime show is that Brickner Motors is our halftime sponsor, right? So Brickner Motors, Little Chicago, Brickner, Chrysler, Dodge, Ram, and Jeep. When you need a new vehicle, let their family take care of yours on Little Chicago's northeast side. All season long, Brickner Motors of Little Chicago has been our halftime sponsor. Proud to have them. Proud to have all of our sponsors. If you do get a chance to spend your money locally, prioritize our sponsors if you can. They are the ones that are able to bring you exciting basketball games like this. It is a 12-point game. Thirds to the line to try to make it 13. 5:05 left to play in the game. It's getting late for the Bonduel Bears. Huxtama finishes the 3-point play. Lead is 13. Bonduel doesn't need threes, right?
No, they don't. They just need to, get good quality shots. A little blue action right there.
It was blue. Off his foot. Oh, it's off of Warren's foot. You see Grant Warren's like, it's not, but I'll take it. Like, it wasn't off me, but sure.
Too big. It's the two big skis down there, both in white shoes.
Yeah, I'll say this about Westrick, right? He's a great ball player. He is going to grow over the next year or two, right? Mm-hmm. And that is going to be a guaranteed finish next year.
Absolutely.
Out of bounds. Getting a little bit chippy out there. Looked like Underwood was spun around. Maybe it's a little bit of an acting job. The officials have called a pretty balanced game, I would say. Not a lot of foul calls, like we're having a lot of bonus free throws or anything like that. So maybe the fouls on different people you complain about. Underwood misses the layup. Good move. Got the defender on his back. Couldn't finish. Margolovsky hands off to Envelink. He's had a great game. Forced up that three. No good. Marathon can run some more clock. Huxtama's got to get it across. Timeout. Let's take a break. 30-second timeout. More after this on Zaleski Sports.
SignForge in Marathon is your specialist in high-quality and cost-effective signage projects. They can design your sign, then forge and install it correctly, then maintain it throughout the years. They provide a variety of services and products: pylons, monuments, wall signs, directionals, banners, decals, crane services, vehicle and trailer graphics, interior signs, lob lights, and much more. From start to finish, SignForge is your signage partner. Learn more at signforgellc.com.
4:05 left to play. Marathon with a 13-point lead. Bonduel Bears. Which kind of bear is best?
I don't know, Dan. Which bear is best?
I don't know. There's a couple of schools of thought on that. Stolen away by Bonduel. In transition. Ooh. Good basket by Westenberg. Made it a little bit harder than he had to. That's something that Bonduel needs more of. They need more live ball turnovers leading to transition baskets. Uncharacteristic turnover by Marathon out of that timeout. Oh, bad pass by Wolfel. Underwood has it, then he's fouled from behind. Let's see if they call it on Westrick. I think it's going to be on Westrick.
Should be on Westrick.
We'll see. Yeah, it's on Westrick. I'm a little surprised that Westenberg didn't come up to the official and say, hey, I'm sorry, that was on me. 3:36 left. Marathon leads by 11. That's a bad pass. Thur's able to run it down. Passes are getting awful long. Warren to the basket. I thought he was going to dunk it. I really did. He had his steps right and everything, but he's fouled going to the basket.
Fouled, just reach out Space Jam style.
Yeah. Westrick's fourth. And that's probably not the worst thing. Westrick is he can shoot the three, right? But I don't think you take him out because he has 4 fouls here. Oh, they're going to take him out. Into the game comes Carter Moach. Warren 2 of 2 at the free throw line tonight, shooting his second, so he's guaranteed to miss this. I've seen it all season long. Oh, he made it. He made it. Reverse jinxed it. Lead is back up to 13. Bonduel has to score. Oh! Absolutely rejected, and Warren must have come down on his head. That's the only thing that could have happened here. Some blocks are a bit more than others, right? Looks like no body. Yeah, like on the shoulder maybe after the block. Either way, Westenberg to the line to shoot 2.
That's a great spike in volleyball. Great spike.
Yeah, I mean, the contact happened after the block, obviously, but Warren also didn't have to come all the way down to his hip, you know? Come on, Westenberg, let's get this. Second free throw's good. He has struggled from the line tonight. Like today, you like to see guys regain confidence. Bonduel did a great job trapping thirds in the corner, but just a little bit too physical. Falls on Westenberg, his first. Sixth team foul. It is really hard for us to see. You can't see it on the screen, but deep to Warren. Warren able to run it down. He traveled. Good idea. You know, Warren just had to dribble the ball, you know, and he's not a guard. He's a 6'10" forward, I guess, as it were. But that's tough. You're 6'8". If you're catching that,
I'm not catching that.
3:11 left. Bonduel trying to chip into a 12-point lead. Need to score in a hurry. Nice layup that time by Wire. He's got 10. In some trouble. Marathon struggling with the pressure a little bit. Wolfel. Inside touch. Warren. Layup good. Making Bonduel pay in transition. It's a touch. Has a height advantage. Turnaround jumper. Yeah, Wire. Nice looking fall away jumper there. That's a tough pass. I'm not sure why Huxamo gave up on it. Turnover.
10-point game, 2:32 left.
Yep. 59-49. It has felt like a typical Marathon game. You know, the game has been played at Marathon's pace. Very similar to Bonduel's, honestly. And this game is not over. Straight to the basket goes Wire. Coach Jacobson has 2 timeouts left. He'll surely use them if the pressure continues the way that it is. Inside touch, Warren layup good. Feel like Marathon only needs a couple more defensive stops. Wire's had the hot hand lately. This is Mosh for 3. No good. Warren with the rebound. Got to get rid of it. Got to do something with it. Huxama has it. Picks up his dribble. Wolfel here in the front court. Double team. Timeout. 30-second timeout. Let's take a break. We'll be back with the last 149 here at DC Everest after this on Zaleski Sports.
At People's State Bank, community is reflected in everything we do. So when you bank with People's, you help support local charities and businesses, help new homeowners establish roots, and create stronger communities to live and thrive in. It's a uniquely People's approach that's always paying dividends. And a pretty good reason to make our community yours too. Visit us at bankpeoples.com.
Welcome back. You see the Marathon fans, the parents section, everybody besides for the kids. It is packed here. It is hot. I have lost at least 3 pounds just in this press box. It is standing room only. Jason's looking at me. He's like, yeah, he can lose a couple pounds. Maybe it's the best thing for him. Minute 49 left to play. Game is not over. Marathon is going to have to take care of the ball. And every time there's a whistle, everybody in that Marathon bench looks up at the clock and hopes that it's a lot lower than what it really is. A trip to state on the line. Warren turns and faces, hands it off to Underwood. Westrick is fouled hard. That's going to be number 5. Westrick did a great job of coming down and helping Tyler up off the floor. You know, I really liked how he played. I'm looking forward to seeing what Ryan does the next couple of years for Bonduel. Looks like a really good kid, strong kid, and he's only going to get better the next 2 years.
Yeah, the next 2 years are going to be crucial for him, and he's going to continue to get better in all aspects of not only basketball, but probably multiple sports in Bonduel also.
Yeah. Underwood, first free throw, he missed it. Marathon had a hard time closing out Auburndale at the free throw line Thursday night. Missed a bunch of front ends. Wire.
Tough.
Yeah. Wire is keeping Bonduel close. The lead is down to 7. Warren across the half-court line. Calls, or here's the time. Nope. Travel. Marathon trying to hold on. 85 seconds left to play.
The waiting is the hardest part, Dan.
Got to take care of the ball. Make free throws, take care of the ball. Quickly up ahead. Here's a quick 3. Off the rim, no good. It's going to go to Marathon. That goes in. This place is going nuts. Moch had a good look at it, just couldn't get it to go. Kind of an awkward place to inbound the ball here. Minute 17 left. You have 10 seconds. Use 8 of them. Warren can handle the ball. They're going to have to throw somebody at him. Here they come. Tough pass turned over. In transition, up the other way. Layup is good. Moch puts it in. Timeout, Bonduel. Lead is down to 5. We'll keep it here. Quick 30-second timeout. Each team has 1 timeout left, I believe. And Warren does a lot of things well, right? And he can handle the ball. Going across the half-court line, he saw that he was across half-court, then he picked up his dribble and threw a high pass, and his teammates are calling for him. You can see here on instant replay. He does a good job getting it across half-court, and then he picks it up and he turns into a defender he didn't see. And then a really tough pass, and Underwood just didn't get the ball to him. So in transition, Marathon is struggling. We saw this Thursday night. The exact same thing happened. Marathon had an 11-point lead. Turned the ball over a couple times. Auburndale hit some shots. Not necessarily threes either. Missed some free throws. Ended up winning at the end. Real tight, but same thing's happening here.
It's a classic saying, you know, you have to be quick, but you don't want to be in a hurry.
Yep, it's true. So Marathon is going to have to inbound it in the full court here. 63 seconds left. A lot of time left. Bears fans clinging to hope. 63 seconds. A team going to state. Turn it over. This is Johnson. Johnson outside. Wire for 3. Off the rim, no good. Oh, this place is ready to explode. Underwood picks up his dribble. Up ahead. Thurs. Warren gets it. Layup good. Is that going to be enough? Quickly the other way. Johnson to the basket for 2. The clock doesn't stop. The clock is going to keep rolling. Huxama. I mean, there's a foul. Yeah, I mean, you're better off just standing there with it for 9 seconds and taking a timeout. Huxama, a pretty good free throw shooter. That falls on Anvilink. His first. 29 seconds left to go. 1-1 for Huxamo. Free throw, missed. Off the rim, no good. Out of bounds to Marathon. What a break for the Red Raiders. Moch, a little bit upset. WIAA just doesn't understand what happened there. Yeah, you can see Moch just lost it. Baseline out of bounds. Huxama, they have to foul in a hurry. And Wolfol's a good foul target here. That's going to be team foul number 9. If you're Marathon, you want to get Tyler or even Grant the ball, right? They're the best free throw shooters you have. It's a 5-point game, 2 free throws, and this thing's just about done.
On a miss here, I would keep an eye on 24 leaking out in the corner on some type of a secondary break. He likes the corner threes.
Free throw, good. That's a big one. That puts the lead to 6. This is the real big one. This makes it a 3-possession game. Not a lot of time left. 24.6 on the clock. Free throw, no good. Offensive rebound. Underwood blocked. I'm not sure why he shot it. And you can see Coach Jacobs like, why are you shooting it? Pull it down, big boy, but big offensive rebound. That's the worst thing that could have happened for Bonduel there. 22 seconds. Marathon to inbound underneath the Bonduel basket. Don't need a quick hitter, just have to get it in. Throw it to somebody. Wolfel skies for it. He has to get fouled. And he eventually is fouled. That's going to be on Wessenberg. His third. Back to the line is Wolfel, shooting 2, the double bonus now. Wolfel just went 1 of 2 at the line. It's his only shots of the night. Figure he needs to make 1 of 2, and the party can start here for the Marathon Red Raiders. Lots can happen in 18 seconds, but you're going to need a 4-point play. You're going to need some magic to happen. Free throw is good. Coach Jacobson getting amped up down in front of his bench. Looks like there's some moisture on the floor. Huxama and Thurs begging to someone to dry it up, clean it up, because it's dangerous. I don't know if they could get more people into this gym. Like, there's a little bit of room, I guess, if you're super tall behind the band, but it's
tight in here. It's warm.
It is tight. It is warm. I'm looking forward to going down to the court. We're going to have some hardware, have some net cutting. We're going to destroy some public property. The nets, of course. Nothing else.
Nothing else.
Nothing else. Wolfel, second free throw, making 8-point game, is good. Bonduel has to hurry. WIAA, tough pass. It was actually just a fantastic catch. WIAA 3,
banks it
in. Right? There's a timeout. I think it's Bonduel's last timeout. 3-pointer's good. Makes it a 5-point game with 11 seconds to go. Trevor, let's take a last timeout. Or do you want to keep it here? No, keep it here? Okay. A reminder, following the game, we are going to have a bunch of activities, honestly. Let's talk about that a little bit, right? There's so much pressure, and there's a lot that goes into being a favorite. You have a 1 in front of your name or 2 in front of your name, and you know that you're the favorite. And you're at this point in the game, and you're like, we're 1 stop away, and then it happens, right? Explain that feeling and what comes after that.
The biggest thing is you can't overthink it. You just have to go out there and continue to do what got you there to the promised land to begin with. And then, once that final horn sounds, then it's different. You take some time to celebrate with your team, with your family, and then it's you're getting ready to go to Madison next week.
That's true.
Which means a good assistant coach would have film ready for me as soon as we're done with stats.
Well, it's a good thing that you had a good assistant coach all those years. Just to reset where we're at here, 11.3 seconds to play. Marathon will inbound the ball. Now, what's interesting is the clock doesn't stop on made baskets here. So if Bonduel has no timeouts left, and they have no timeouts. So if Bonduel makes a basket, you can let the ball roll away. You don't have to do much with it, right? And if there's under 5 seconds left, you can just start celebrating because you have 5 seconds to inbound it. 9.9, Bonduel wants to, they want more clock. Looks like they're going to keep it. 9.9 left. If Marathon gets this in the front court, this thing's about done. That's a dangerous pass. Warren has it. He's fouled. Warren to the line to shoot 2. 8 seconds to play. Falls on Johnson. Warren to the line to shoot 2. He is 3 of 3 at the line. He's 78% on the year. 4-point game. Can make it a 6-point game. But again, with no timeouts left, Bonduel on a made basket can't do a whole lot. They would have to shoot a 3 in the next 2 seconds probably to not have Marathon just let that ball bounce away. If Bonduel makes it, they're going to throw it to the official immediately to start the 5-second clock. Second free throw, good. 6-point game. Bonduel doesn't start till he touches it. Long 3, no good. Warren with the rebound. The clock going away. Marathon Red Raiders. They are going to state. Sectional champions. They've done it. They've had the target on their back all season. And these seniors have talked about what it would take, what the journey is, and they've done it. Just the exuberation on the Marathon side. And a lot of down faces, obviously, on the Bonduel side as well. You know, the worst part about playoff basketball is that we have to say goodbye to friends, right? And we lose a lot of friends along the way, and a lot of kids play their last games of their careers in these playoff games. Seniors on the Bonduel Bears side, Colin Margolovsky, Owen Springborn, Charlie Talkman, Brody Hartman, Noah Wire. Everybody else is back. Bonduel is set. They're primed for the next couple years. I would not be surprised to see Bonduel in this game next year, maybe winning this game next year.
I mean, next year, that's the last thing that's on your mind right now as the game is over. But when you start to prep as a coach for next year, this is a sectional that, depending on where things fall out with, enrollments and everything else like that, success factors, this is a team that can definitely get back here and make that run to state.
Yeah, agree 100%. So what we're going to have is the handing out of sectional medals, followed by the presentation of the winning sectional plaque. Then the teams will leave and we'll have our post-game show. Then when they come back out, we'll interview Coach Jacobson, and we will talk to players of the game. Maybe help celebrate with the Marathon Red Raiders. Congratulations to both teams today. Bonduel 26-2, just absolutely incredible season. We see Bonduel receiving their plaques. We would love to have a microphone down there. It's really hard. It's really hard to hear the PA announcer. See, Grant Warren had the rebound, and what did he do with the ball?
I didn't see.
Gave it directly to his mom to stow away. The sectional winner does get the ball. You remember that, right?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, the sectional champion does get the game ball. So.
Yes, they do. Yeah. But I think it is nice, especially, to give the ball to your mom, who's been there for everything for you.
Absolutely. Really good support system, not just Grant. It's all the players, right? And we have talked endlessly about how important the coaches and the players are, but it's the families, it's the parents that have supported and drove early mornings and in the summer driving across the Midwest.
Weekend tournaments, Great Northwest.
Yeah. See Thurs getting his medal. Hipsch is next. Hubie, as they call him. Wolfel had a shaky start to the tournament, but turned around, big player today. Glennon didn't get much play time today, but he's been a big spark for the team this year. Underwood put the team on his shoulders in the second half tonight. See Marks and Snyder. Ian Shuda. Landon Snyder. Didn't mention Blake Kraft, he's there. There's the Garantula. They'll get their sectional medals. That's not what they want, though. This is what they want right here. Coach Jacobson has led his Marathon boys to the state tournament Thursday. They will be the 1 seed. And here come the fans to celebrate right at the line. A great story, a great moment for Marathon and all their fans. We've been a big part of it this year on Zaleski Sports, following it all the way. We're not done. We will be at the Kohl Center Thursday with a radio broadcast, which seems a little bit weird. But we definitely encourage you to see Grant Warren lifting the plaque up meters above the rest of the crowd. Watch the game on Channel 9, local ABC affiliate. Feel free to tune into Zaleski Sports, time it up. We will have a very pro-marathon radio call, I'm sure. Stay tuned for a Merrill Steel postgame show. Consider moving your career to one of the largest growing fabrication companies in the upper Midwest and apply at merrillsteel.com. I'll be on the floor. I'll bring Jason down with me. Jason can do some interviews for once. How
Sounds
about that?
good.
Trevor's going to stay up here. Brennan Bullis will stay up here. Marathon wins 68-61. They're going straight to the net. Look at this.
I've never seen someone, as tall as Grant Warren only be on the second rung and be able to reach all the way up there.
Yeah, I'm surprised he needed it. Yeah, let's go to the postgame show. More after this on Zaleski Sports.
Merrill Steel welcomes you as you join us in a virtual tour. Our main facility in Schofield, Wisconsin covers an area of roughly 46 acres and is home to our company headquarters. From this location, paired with our facilities in Comanche, Iowa and Springfield, Missouri, we are able to easily fulfill the needs of the industry nationwide. With nearly 1 million square feet of combined space between our 3 facilities, we are able to take on some of the biggest and most complex jobs, making us one of the top 5 steel fabricators in the country. We employ the best of the best welders, those who can weld efficiently with both metal core and flux core, and who aren't afraid to work hard. We also offer on-the-job training, so even beginner welders can learn the ropes and help us build it big. As a backup to our dedicated weld fab team, we have a robotic welder. Merrill Steel is the 4th in the U.S. to have gotten one, keeping us on the leading edge of technology. With the combination of both man and machine, no job is too big to handle, but they'd have no work on their hands without our machine operators. Where our fabrication process really begins is here. Our skilled machine ops team is responsible for bringing in the raw steel. Be it sawing, cutting, drilling, or punching, they make sure the steel is in the correct shape and size for our fab teams. As an addition to the machine ops team, we've recently purchased multiple Python X machines. These handy systems have given us increased productivity, unmatched cut quality, and predictable and consistent throughput. Moving away from fabrication, we come to our coating department. One of the unique benefits of working with Merrill Steel is our in-house blasting and painting capabilities. Many projects require a complex coating system, and that's where we shine above the competition. We regularly apply corrosion-resistant coating in-house, as well as intumescent fire protection when needed. We hold the endorsement for sophisticated paint and coating from AISC. This, along with our NACE certified inspectors, ensure a high-quality finish for every piece. The loading and staging process, sandwiched between the end of production and shipping, is an important important step in the fabrication process. Within a moment's notice, we are able to handle and place an entire load onto a trailer for quick delivery to a job site. Finally, the last stage in our process is shipping. Our transit company, Merrill Steel Transit Services, is a wholly owned subsidiary of Merrill Steel Incorporated, consisting of more than 20 state-of-the-art trucks designed for transporting oversized and overweight shipments, along with hundreds of trailers ranging from 48-foot flatbeds to heavy-haul Jeep and booster combinations. We employ only the most highly skilled professional drivers, highly experienced mechanics, and knowledgeable office staff who work as a team to provide cost-effective service in a timely manner. Our shipping fleet is a major reason why we are able to be competitive throughout North America, including the contiguous 48 states, Alaska, and Canada. Thank you for taking the time to learn a little bit about us. We look forward to having you join us in building it big.
Congratulations. Ladies, can I have you guys go just a little bit that way? It'd be fantastic. Thank you. All right, we are on the floor. Sectional champions. You guys are going to state. We talked about this with Tyler Thursday night about dreaming about this moment. Has it sunk in yet?
No, it probably won't for a little while now. It's just exciting. We're going to enjoy this for today, probably tomorrow, go back to work on Monday.
Hasn't sunk in yet for me either. It's still, my head is spinning like, we're still in the final few minutes of the game and it got close there, so it was a little stressful.
Yeah, you guys do like to make it dramatic, right? Like taking care of the ball and making free throws would make the last minute a lot easier for everybody here in the stands. It doesn't matter how you get there. It's about getting there at the end. So first half, Grant, big player in the first half. Second half, Tyler put the team on his back for the second straight game. Is that an accident? Did they do something different in the second half?
No, I think we just moved the ball both halves. I was open in the first half, Tyler was open in the second half. Our teammates hit both of us, we hit each other, and then we just made plays, and that was what we had to do to be successful.
Yeah, I agree with Grant. We just played our game. When we weren't turning it over, we were running really good offense, pretty much getting almost anything we want. I mean, Bonduel is a great team. They played a really good game. So, I mean, we knew at the end that we had to beat seniors, and they're going to throw it all in the middle, and we had to take that shot.
So number 15, Wire, for them, had a fantastic second half. What did you guys try to do knowing what was coming from this kid?
Well, they have a ton of good shooters, and they like to shoot threes and they can make them. So it was get out on the shooters. I worked to handle number 5 inside. He's really physical, really strong, good player. So we just had to play good overall team defense. And I thought we did that both halves, and we were successful.
Yeah.
I mean, at some points, we're doing like almost as much as you can. Like he banked that one from the corner. I mean, he just had it. He had it, and he was keeping his team in the game, putting his team on his back. So props to him. He had a really good game.
Yeah, talking to coaches and people around the program said that you guys were really tired yesterday, right? Auburndale took a lot out of you guys. They're a great team, physical game. How tired were you halfway through this one?
It's a sectional final. There's no time to be tired. I mean, I was gassed yesterday, even during practice, but it's a sectional final. If you're not hyped up, there's something wrong. So, we just went to shoot around this morning, and we were all ready to go when we played.
Yeah, Bonduel, they really like to run the floor way more so than Auburndale, so a lot more running back and forth. But when I got gassed, I just remembered where I was, and I was like, I'm in a sectional final, I got to give it my all. I got to leave it all out there.
Fantastic. Do you guys want the whole team to be in the house, or you guys want to do it yourselves?
Whole team.
Whole team? All right, I'll give you guys a couple of minutes to try to gather everybody.
This is going to be a while.
Okay. I'm going to get them all, and we'll be right back. The whole team, yeah.
Right. Yeah, Ruby.
Everyone.
Hey, get Ian. Ian.
Sure. You guys are all in the house.
Everyone?
Everyone. Yeah, we're going to be facing the camera up there.
Rick, he wants to shake your hand. Like that.
You look very nice.
Yeah, like the blue shoes. Yeah, a little quirky, Hey, Dad, I have black shoes. Boring. Boring.
Yeah.
Who are we missing, guys?
Cody's right here. I think we got Oh, no, here we got it.
All right, little guys in front.
Oh, my God.
It's on your knees, maybe.
Yeah, that means you're on opposite sides of that. Come in. Let's go.
I got it.
What are we saying? Okay, hold it up.
We're in the house?
What are we saying?
Mr. Ross in the house.
We're the marathon sectional champions. We're in the house.
And we're going to state.
Yeah,
We're the Marathon Red Raiders.
we're in the what?
We're going to state.
We're the Marathon Red Raiders.
Oh, yeah.
2-1?
Yeah.
You guys got it?
Yeah. Yep.
We're the Marathon Red Raiders, and we're going to say,
Thank you. Thank you. All right, I'm going to talk to Coach real quick. Coach. All right, Coach Jacobson. It's a madhouse down here. Yeah, we talked earlier. 2018 was the last time, right?
Yep. 2018, 2019, we got beat in the sectional final by 1. So we talked about that. These guys that was how I ended coming out of the locker room. They were there. They wanted this. This is what they wanted from their exit interviews last year to June, July, started 2-a-days in November to the Concordia shootout through the Marywood. They wanted this and go out there and seize it, and they did. And I'm just so proud of them. I'm so happy for the program, the guys in the community. I mean, it's just, that's what's so exciting about this is we get to, 5 more days together,
I'm not even sure who's even watching at home. I think the whole town is here.
Yeah, that's what the news said, it's, the whole community was here. And they're just so supportive. It's just amazing, and so happy for these kids to get to experience it, and just thankful to still be playing.
Yeah, and we can't say enough about Bonduel. They had a great team, a great game. Wire was amazing tonight.
He was unbelievable. I told you that he wasn't going to let him lose. I mean, that unbelievable in the second half. And number 5 as a sophomore.
Yeah.
What a bright future. They're tremendous. That's what I said. I mean, we beat a really good team. A team won in 26 in a row. So hats off to them. Credit to them. Hopefully it prepares us then going south that we're ready for whoever it may be.
Yeah, I'll put my professional opinion on the line. You guys will be the 1 seed Thursday.
Yeah,
whether you like it or not,
yeah,
it's the 4 best teams in the state.
Right. Yeah. Just thankful to have a ticket down there. Yeah.
We will see you there. At what point did you know that it was finally done? Last 2 games, a little iffy in the last 2 minutes.
To be honest, it was. I think there was about 4 seconds left. I think we inbounded the ball, and then I finally thought it happened. That was, otherwise anything can happen. I'm thankful we made some layups, made some free throws. But I mean, we've talked about that. You got to beat desperation. You got to beat seniors, and it's hard. And thankfully we made enough plays there at the end.
And you guys have been great all season. I mean, there haven't been a lot of close games.
We've been pretty consistent, right? But we've been challenged, which is great, and been in situations, and we talked about that, and you hope that hardens you, it prepares you, because the only way you can simulate that's to go through it, and hopefully we learn from every opportunity.
Thanks so much, Coach. Congratulations. Absolutely. We'll see you in Madison on Thursday. Yeah. All right, that's going to wrap it up. Celebrations happening behind me. I'm Dan Ross, Trevor Zaleski, Jason Vanden Elzen. Thank you for color today. Brandon Bolus on the camera. For all of us at Zaleski Sports, have a fantastic day.